Gas flaring has resulted in increased health risks for some communities, including premature deaths and respiratory illnesses, among other concerns. Additionally, it has adversely affected adequate life and agricultural produce, leading to significant hardships in these host communities.
It is really challenging to be there. We are living like cops in that particular place. You will see that when I was growing up as a boy in the community, my mother will put banga, what we know as ga, we call it palm nut now, in the fire. My father will just throw backyard and bring fish from the river immediately because fishes were everywhere. But right now, I must tell you, people are telling you that there's restiveness in the community.
There is a plethora, there is a lot of laws, very many, too numerous to mention, either international law, even our local law. There is one law I will close by mentioning, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, the Nigerian law, not the international law. But the bottom line is that with all of these laws, even Nostra Act, Next Year Act, all of them, nothing comes out of this unless there is a willingness to enforce them.
Government developmental policies and programs or projects meant for the people of Niger Delta are implemented to the letter, that they are carried to the fruition. We wanted to avoid adverse situations where government will make provisions and the people will not see what government have provided for them. So we assured them today that we in the Committee on Niger Delta will carry out adequate checks in terms of oversight of the relevant, that's the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, to make sure that the provisions the federal government have made for them actually gets to them.
During the panel discussion at the roundtable meeting, critical observations were made, including Western nation banks provide funding for multinational oil companies' exploration efforts. Some community leaders compromise due to poverty. The panel also forwarded recommendations such as imposing strong penalties on oil companies engaged in flaring, developing strategies for transitioning from fossil fuels to renewable energy, among others.
What we are saying is there's a possibility of a coup, there's a possibility of a violent revolution, and there's a possibility of a peaceful revolution. What we are advocating for is for citizens to be responsible in managing and running their country. Citizens should take charge of their country, and government should be accountable to the citizens as enshrined in our constitution.
We're also looking for means to convert gas flaring into electricity, because we have to clean up the atmosphere really. We're looking at increasing afforestation to restore the conservative life of Delta.
Participants include representatives from the National Assembly, host communities, civil society organizations, and other key stakeholders. These stakeholders are hoping that initiatives like this can help promote better living conditions for the people of the Niger Delta. Jemima Boloko, Arise News, Delta.